Oftentimes when it comes to our love life, we are making the assumption that we know what other people want, right? How many times has that gotten us into trouble? We're like, I don't know, I'm not sure if they're into me, they're not responding to me the way that I want them to, they haven't texted me back yet, they haven't asked me out, like what the heck? And then we get tired and we get lonely and we get frustrated and we're like, F it, I'm done, I'm just gonna take a break. And what ends up happening is I think the common denominator is that we all think that we should be really good at love. And that like, if we're not, that something's wrong with us. And that's just simply not true. Likely it's because we've grown up with parents who maybe we haven't seen the healthiest of relationships. God love them, okay? But we've also learned habits, patterns, tools that either our parents did or the people that raised us that either have worked in our advantage or it hasn't. And there's nothing wrong with you. I just want to reassure you with this. There's nothing wrong with you if you haven't been able to be successful in love, okay? All it means is that likely you have these little wounds, these little holes in you that are causing more grief, more strife. So anytime that you are getting back out there to start dating, you're attracting those little holes. You're attracting someone who maybe is an avoidant attachment style. You're giving your all, you love them, you care about them, you fall fast for them. They show you that same in return and then boof, they pull away, right? And what we want to do when it comes to conscious dating is first really understand, why are we dating? What's the purpose? Did you know, for example, that not everybody is on the dating apps for the same reason that you are? That was a shocker to me, okay? I got on there because I had taken a 1.5 years off from dating. I had decided that, listen, I'm gonna get good at love. I wanna understand, why am I anxious? Why do sometimes I feel a little bit avoidant when it comes to it? Or how come I can only really get to about 2 years in a relationship and then I'm like, I'm out. Well, I found that by taking that time off and then getting back out there, I was ready, man. I was like, I want to date. I want to get good at love. I am good at love, but now I need somebody to practice on. But if you are like me, you kind of get back out there and you're like, is this anxious? Am I like fearful? Is this excitement? What is this feeling? And so what I found is I was matching at the very beginning with people, man, I mean, some did drugs, others had kids, others didn't have kids, never wanted to have children. Like, I was getting everybody. And I'm like, whoa, simmer down here. I need to slow my roll, okay? I need to get really narrow. It's kind of like when we start a business or when we are working for a company. We don't sell everything to everybody, well, except for Amazon, but we do try to be really specific about who is it that we want to date and why. So I want you to take a moment, you can hit pause on the video here, but write this question down. What do I want? Why am I dating? Okay, what do I want in a relationship and why am I dating? These are the two most important questions that you need to answer so that you can consciously get back out there and date. If you're not dating right now, it's totally cool. Take this time to write it down because you will be, okay? You and I both know it. We were meant to be on this earth to love and to be loved, okay? So with that being said, it's also really important to not have expectations. Now I know I'm no Buddha over here. I know they often say in Buddhism that like you should just love or be without expectation. But the fact of the matter is that your fantasy of how you think life should be is likely getting in your way. And I mean that in the best way, shape, and form, okay? It's totally okay to dream and have a big goal. I want to be married, I want to have kids, I want to have a beach house, whatever it may be, okay? But oftentimes when we're starting to get to know somebody, we take off on cloud 9 and they're still back on the first text message or the first date. And so what happens is there's this huge gap between the two of us. I'm over here fantasizing about what song we're gonna dance to on our wedding day, and they're over here going, I wonder who else is on the dating app, right? And that's okay. When I took the pressure off when I first started dating of, hey, I'm gonna date a couple of people at the same time, 2 or 3 at most, and I'm gonna be open about it. I'm not gonna sleep with anybody, but I'm going to be open about it and build a physical and emotional connection with a couple different people to see who has the strongest lead. And you know as well as I know how this story ended. I chose one to be with. But here's the thing. What happens is you gotta be really mindful. Who are you having more of an attraction to? Physically, and who are you having more of an emotional one with? Because you want both chemistry and connection. So it's really crucial that the other thing in order to consciously date is to ask people where they're at. Are you dating more than just me? Are you talking to anybody more than just me? What's your intention for being on the app? And I also found that when I was online dating, I did two things that I think will be crucial for you guys. One, I went into it with an optimistic attitude. I'm gonna meet somebody. This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna be energetic. If you go into it with the attitude that probably your girlfriends do, and maybe you still have because you've been on it for a while, is you're like, I hate online dating. Well, if you hate online dating, then get off online dating, because the people who are on online dating want to actually meet somebody. Now, this goes back to my initial thing that I said. Not everybody is on there for the same reason. Some are to hook up, some are having, some are cheating on their partners, others are in an open relationship. So just be really clear about what it is that you want in your profile. So be explicit. If you are somebody who doesn't drink or do drugs, state that. If you want kids or you don't want kids, state it. And not just in like the little checkbox, right? But like actually say, like, this is the vision that I have for myself. And when you do that, it allows you to consciously date. It allows you to show up without expectations because you've been crystal clear about what you need and what you want. And now the people that are coming into your queue or into your or even just the people that you're going to walk by on the street are going to be the kind of people who want the same things as you do. And if they don't, that's okay. There's no need to be brash or aggressive with it. You could just say, hey, you know, this is really what I'm looking for. And I've focused a lot on myself and working on myself. And it's time for me to get back out there and date and to meet somebody who's my equal. So I hope this is helpful. Leave comments below. I want you guys hitting me up on YouTube right now and on all social media platforms. I would love to understand what it is that really resonated with you about this video, and also what's your why? Comment below. In health and happiness.